Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome to City Skylines. It's going to be my new series that's going alongside The Witcher. Now, if you don't know what City Skylines is, it is an awesome city builder, kind of like SimCity. It's actually really like SimCity, but it's fixed. Sorry to say it like that, but that's really how it is. So, I played this game for the first time yesterday on my stream, by the way, which happens 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I don't know how many of you guys even use Mountain Standard Time, so use a converter. Every Sunday. So check that out if you like. That'd be pretty cool. I want to see some people there. Let's get started with this. I'm going to be releasing this as much as I can. I don't know how it's going to end or if I can really end this. So let's get started with a new game. Where do I want this to start? You know what? Island sounds pretty cool. These are your natural resources that you have, and this is the building space. The islands may have a pretty small building space, but I just like the idea of lots of water, but I also don't want it to be super complicated. You know what? I like Lagoon Shore. Even though, Islands has even more building space than that. Alright, city name. What should we name this city? What's a wonderful city that everyone wants to live in? There. Perfect. Now, I want this to be fairly calm. And when I mean calm, I mean I want you guys to be able to sit there, eat a burrito, smile, drop your burrito, cry, and the whole time I'm just sitting here providing commentary for you. Doesn't that sound amazing? Alright, so first things first. Taking a look at this. Is this even the islands map? I guess it is, because look at all those little things out there. Why can't I build out there? That looks like such a fun area to build. Oh well, it's fine. I like this area because it has 2 streams. Alright, first things first. What I like to do... You know what? I'm going to make this the out way. I make sure that it is accessible. So, first things first. I want to give people options. If you get to Silent Hill and you're like, I'm looking for my daughter, Cheryl. And you don't know which way to go, don't worry, I'll confuse you. My goal is to make this city so confusing that Silent Hill itself probably won't even kill you. You'll just get lost and die of hunger. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I think it does. Alright, this right here is probably going to be my residential district. This is going to lead out to my industrial district, which isn't going to be too far away. There we go. That is an interesting shape, but I like it. And of course, what would it be without a shopping district? And as for the shopping district, I want it to look really good. Really, really good. Now, just a quick warning, I'm no min-maxer, I'm no city specialist. I'm a dude who likes to play this game. So don't blame me for the things that look weird. You know what? Why can't I do... You know what? We can do that, actually. That is beautiful. That is amazing. Anyone who tells me otherwise is wrong. Look at that. That's creative. That's innovation. Now when you have to run away from Pyramid Head, you can get leverage. That's amazing. Alright. Well, we have that. Let's start plopping down the residential zones because the 0 people that live here apparently want it. Oh, by the way, there's this little bird on the top of the screen. It's called Chirper. It's basically a parody of Twitter, and I think it's actually a hilarious idea. So kudos to the developers for that, because it's quite amusing. I'm just trying to fill in as much of this district as I can. There we go. I don't want people to live right next to the hustle and bustle. That's horrible. That's horrible. So they should start building any second now. There we go. Look at these cities. Now, unlike the SimCities, you usually have to wait for a car to come by and bring the materials, but we don't need it. It's Silent Hill. Stuff just materializes out of thin air. What? Not where you want it. I don't need... This is perfect. Don't tell me what I want and don't want. Okay, so these houses are building, and they're like, dude, where's my water? So, first of all, we need to give them places to work and places to shop. So, as for places to shop, I should be using my brush tool. There's a brush tool you can use, and it paints on the zone. So, we're going to paint down some commercial zones, because they need places to shop. It's not their fault that there's none around. It's my fault. It's my fault that Silent Hill is not a financially safe place at the moment. So, I'm going to make that change. As always. There we go. That's good. They should be super happy with that. Okay. Now that I have those building, we need power and water. Now, windmills, they don't generate a ton of... Or wind turbines. They don't generate a ton of noise. But they're not exactly the... How should I say it? They're not the most silent thing in the world. I'm going to try not to break any of these houses, but still have, like, a decent route of power. I'm going to have to break some, because that's just how the world works, but... You know what? You just have to deal with that sometimes. Sometimes your Lord and Savior will have to bulldoze your house. There we go. That hangs right around the area. I mean, it doesn't look the prettiest, but you know what? Silent Hill doesn't try to hide its complexion. Look, we already have... Oh, this is wonderful. I mean, these people need power and water. I'm probably not giving it to them very well. That's odd that it can't. There we go. Now they're getting power. And next we need water, because, I mean, sometimes you just gotta dig your hands through some toilets to find the things that you need. But the toilets have to have water in them. So, let's give them that. So, first of all, we have our patented water generator. Only available in Silent Hill. And we try to pollute the least amount of water possible. So we put it right here. Because, I mean, it's really not cool if you're going around town and say, for example, who are you? Ashlyn Murray is going to work at the neighborhood shop. And then she just gets stopped by some weird monster with no arms and a mannequin. What is she gonna do? She has to fight her way to work, and it would suck to fight to work and be like, oh, hey, our toilet doesn't work. So that's why we need this more than anything. Good thing we have such understanding citizens, and they're so patient. It's amazing to have such a wonderful community of bright individuals here at Silent Hill. I mean, a good percentage of them are dead, but what does that matter? It's the thought that counts. There we go. Wonderful. They're so happy right now. I can feel their glee. I don't know how to make this one Maybe? There we go. Okay, so now everyone has their basic needs. And I don't think we... What? That one's connected just fine. I don't know what's wrong with that one, but there's no stores right there right now, so that's fine. So, we need to take a look at these fine establishments that we're building. Oh, look, we have a Subway. That's not a good name. I mean, really, Subways aren't scary. Silent Hill 3 showed us that. I mean, you can get hit by a train, whoop-de-doo. Silent Hill does not support Subways. So, this is going to be, shitty sandwiches. Yes. Okay, so I forgot I had to push enter. Subway, you're safe for now. Okay, and we have another Subway right down the street. Man, Subway must be the place to go for all these Silent Hill monsters. Oh, what? How do you not have water? Oh, there's no power going to those. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. I'm supposed to be that supernatural force of Silent Hill. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you power, and you scare the crap out of these people. But there, now they all finally have water? Okay, we're a little hill now. It's fairly silent. New features, we have taxes and loans. And we also have garbage, healthcare, and education. Now, if you don't know, the number one thing we care about at Silent Hill is your education. So, we need to build... I'm not just going to build a school. I'm more innovative than that. We are going to build a brand new part of a neighborhood. I don't like that. I don't like what I just did. That looked really stupid. Can we do anything cool with this? You know what? I think we can. I think we can make this a good decision. In real life, roundabouts are the most evil thing in existence. But in Silent Hill, roundabouts are amazing. You don't even do you underestimate the power of a roundabout? Awesome. Now everyone's super happy that they can get an education. Here at Silent Hill, we are currently making $65. That's what... Oh, we're losing money. How are we losing money? Oh, that school does not have water. Okay, here at Silent Hill, our schools don't even need water. But, you know what? We value them that much. What a wonderful looking place to live. Oh, and look, trucks are using our overpass. That is amazing. How do they not have power? Maybe I need to add another windmill? I'm guessing. That's just my thought. Let's see if it's right. Oh, yep. We just needed more power. So right now, Silent Hill is an energy-efficient place. So that's always nice, because you always have these people just going around and burning things. And breaking windows, and taking metal pipes off of our plumbing to go fight our citizens. That's horrible. Some of these visitors are just evil people, but that's why we have this school. We need to convince that in Silent Hill, just because you're a monster and someone's an outsider does not mean they're going to beat you to death with a pipe. We want to become friendly with other places. I can't remember the Silent... Tell me in the description or remind me if you know the name of the Silent Hill school, because I know there's at least one school in them. I know there's a school in the first one, and I can't remember the name of it. Maybe it was like Henry Elementary. I don't know. I'll figure it out next time. For now, let's just call it Silent Studies. There. Now everyone's going to go around to go to Silent Studies because they just want to visit and get an education. I mean, right now we don't have any sort of education past elementary school. But I mean, we don't need that. I mean, somehow these people are owning businesses while not even ever having gone to school. But you know what? That's amazing. I think that's amazing, and that's just sheer willpower at work. Let's see, what else can we put in? We're not making enough money right now. I'm gonna say, oh, we need a dump. We need a dump. Now, the good thing about dumps is they don't pollute neighborhoods too much. Like, these guys, they're pretty sad because they have a dump near their house. And I get that. You don't want to have a dump there. Sorry. You don't want to have a dump there. Sometimes it just gets sad. Whoa, what is going on here? My frame rate just died for a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, what does Silent Hill need next is the true question. As mayor and leader of Silent Hill, we always need to make sure everyone's having a good time. See, look, the Pearl residence has 2 children, 5 adults, and they're all uneducated. Why are you uneducated? I gave you a damn school, and you are not going to it. I mean, I understand 5 of you are adults, but even though you're an adult, you should at least go to kindergarten. I mean, it's not that embarrassing. I mean, seriously. Look at this. Wait, how? This residence has... Oh, okay. How is everyone still uneducated? Oh, 2 of them are educated. That's wonderful. Look, we're getting education all around. But if you haven't noticed, some of these people over here aren't even bothering to go to school. They live 2 blocks away, and I get that. You live quite the distance, you may not have a car, but you know what? You need to suck it up and learn. I will not allow filthy... Look at this kid. Look at him. How do you live with yourself? You're just on your iPad all day. Well, your kids are probably sticking their hands into electrical sockets, and you're just on your... Did you give birth to Sonic? Is that what happened? Oh, we've reached 800 people. That's wonderful. We're now a worthy village. Not that Silent Hill even needs praise from other places, because we're self-sufficient. And we can now build a statue of shopping. See, look, let's look at some of these tweets. At Mayor, that's great news. Now I couldn't read it. The city's expanding once again on our way to becoming a hashtag metropolis. I would think that hashtag freshwater is basic stuff, but no, how long do we have to wait for working water pipes? I gave those to you. Where are all the garbage? Hashtag garbage, hashtag trucks. Well, you know, they're right here. All these family-owned cars that are just full of trash who don't want to go to school. 10 uneducated? Okay. Well, anyways, I think I'm going to conclude this episode here. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. There are people who need water but don't have it. I feel bad for them. But, you know, I really like this game, and I like how it's been going so far. I think some of these factories don't have any sort of electrical power at all. There we go. But anyways, it's weird that they're not working. I'm just going to assume that we need another windmill. I was saying that I was going to go, but I just want to make sure. I want to make sure everything's just fine before I leave. That's what I want to do. Okay, apparently these just aren't close enough. We didn't need that anyway. There, okay. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm gonna try and alternate between The Witcher and Cities releases. Remember, I stream, so check that out on Sunday. If you like this video, leave a like in the like section and comment in the box that's below this video. If you'd like to live in Silent Hill, PM me and we can get that arranged. Pyramid Head will be there soon to pick you up and drop you off along with Claudia. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.
People live close to the earth and the sky.